The first thing I think a teacher should do for the students is to build a good relationship with them. So greeting them at the door, asking them how they are, getting them to sit down, talking to them, making them feel confident about what they've been asked to do.
Put the homework on the board at the beginning of the lesson or on stickers to stick straight in their planners, because they do not find enough time to write the homework down in full.
For some subjects, it might be better to use word maps, where these have the keywords for a particular subject which are readily available for students to use, maybe on laminated paper. They could always produce a glossary in the back of their books which has the key terms that they can always refer back to if they're struggling.
Focus your praise on pupils' effort rather than the grade that they are getting. This will hopefully develop a good work ethic for them in the future and make them more resilient.
Using different coloured board markers to highlight keywords in a science or in any subject really.
Another good strategy would be to use whiteboards in lessons, because then all the kids can write down their ideas on one whiteboard and they can all come back to look at it at a later date. Another good thing of using a whiteboard is that they can write their spelling down on it, and then if they get it wrong they can change it before they put it in their book.
It's a good idea with the weaker students to write clearly on the board and make sure that it's big enough to be seen at the back of the class, and also writing in their books to make sure it's neat and legible for the students to read.
It would be nice to see some low ability students' work put up on display just to build their self-esteem, even if it's in the class, pulled up in a lesson, to show what they can do.
Oh, sorry, you shouldn't sit ADHD children near the window because they get distracted easily.
And kids that get easily distracted, it's probably best to sit them at the front of the class so they can't distract others and the teachers can keep an eye on them and make sure they're working.
Repetition works really well. Repeating the instruction or information twice, then quietly asking the children to confirm they understand it by questioning children randomly. The other one I really like is when Fred chooses a child to choose a number. The number they choose, he then chooses that to pick another child, so all the children are on the ball, listening and waiting in case they're called.
Teacher TA communication is important. If they don't have much time, just to quickly brief us as to which students they'd like us to work with, and briefly what they'd like us to be doing when we're in the class.
Above all, be kind and be patient, as it's difficult enough for these children to be in school without the added pressures of getting it right.